Johnny boy, speed demon, never looking back. Turbocharged, hard racing fast on the track. Wheel in hand, destiny on his attack.
What's going on YouTube? It is your boy Johnny Boy back here with you for another video. Today I am doing round one of the GTWS Exhibition, and I am in the Hyundai Genesis Coupe GT3S Spa. And some of you might be saying, Johnny, why did you pick Hyundai? Well, it is very simple. I drive this car in real life, so yeah, that's why. Okay, so coming to the start here, starting P5 right behind the Jaguar, coming into turn 1, and in typical Johnny Boy fashion, I go wide, I touch the green stuff, and I drop all the way down to 8th position. Coming down the hill, coming into En Rouge. I'm trying to keep pace with the Honda in front, but that's easier said than done. Y'all have seen the way I drive, so yeah. And then, as you can see, there is another Hyundai behind me, so I was hoping he would catch up and button draft with me, but that didn't happen. So coming into this turn here, just trying to take it nice and slow, nice and easy, trying to keep up with the cars in front of me. And then as you can see, the AMGA in front of me got himself a half-second penalty. So coming into this turn here, I get past the Honda, focusing my sights onto the AMGA just right ahead of me. Now moving to the inside of the AMGA, going into this turn, and I complete the move somehow, some way. But hey. Now, I will say this Hyundai did a whole lot better than what I thought it was going to. Okay, here we are coming into the end of lap 1, currently in P6. I gained 2, well, I lost 3 positions on lap 1. I gained 2 of them back, currently in P6. Just trying to keep pace at this point, just trying to catch up to the 4C up front. Coming down the hill, I got some breathing room to the cars behind. Coming through En Rouge, I take it as good as I can. Now, I will say, this 4C put up a fight when I catch up to him. Me and him was going back and forth. Y'all will see that here shortly. Alright, now here we are coming up to the end of this lap. As you can see, I caught up to the 4C, who for some reason has his flashers on. I don't know why. Okay. And as you can see up front, P4 has a half-second penalty, moving to the inside, but I let him go, because I didn't want to cause any shenanigans. I come into start lap 3, just trying to catch back up to that 4C and try and get as close to P4 as possible so I can capitalize on him serving that penalty later on this lap. Okay, now here we are coming around this turn, and as you can see, I managed to get me a have second penalty somehow. We all know that the GT7 penalty system is a freaking joke. So thank you, Cavs. So because of this penalty, I will lose a lot of time to the cars up front, and the cars behind me will catch up to me. So yeah, thanks guys. Alrighty, so here we are on lap 4, nothing interesting happened on lap 3, so yeah. Alright, now as you can see, because of that penalty, the AMG has caught up to me. Now, coming into this turn, you will see that the Viper has spun out there on this side. I don't know what happened to him. I'm just trying to keep pace and keep the AMGA behind me. Okay, so here we are seeing what happened to the Viper in the turn. He just goes wild, touching the green stuff, and he's losing. Yeah, that's what happens when you touch the green stuff. Okay, here we are coming to the end of lap 4, coming into the final chicane. As you can see, the AMGA is still behind me, and we're coming to lap 5 here. And as y'all will see later on, that Viper that spun earlier, me and him end up having a good race to finish. And I'll see that a little bit later on. Now on Rouge, I'm taking as good as possible to try and get as far away from the area as possible. So here we are coming to the end of lap 10. As you can see, I am in P3 now. Almost everybody in front of me pitted on the beginning of this lap. And also, as you can see, that Viper that's by now is catching up to me. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and pit. Get it out the way. Okay, here we are on lap 18. I decided to skip ahead a little bit because nothing in between the time that I pitted and now even happened. So as you can see, gotta have second penalty, and there's a spun out car on the side there. And I'm in this little group here with the AMG and the Viper. Just trying to keep as close to the AMGA as I can, and trying to keep the Viper behind me. I go for a good move on the AMGA, and I don't make it work, but that's okay, because I'm right there behind him. Now, at this point, I am driving a little bit nervous. I tend to crack under pressure a little bit. That's something I gotta work on. I just served a penalty. I tried to give the Viper room. I don't want to block him. coming into the final chicane, I move to the left. I'm right there on his ass. Coming to lap 19, he goes a little bit wide, and I get right back past him. Okay, now here we are at the end of lap 19, coming into the final turn for the second to last time. Coming to the final lap, as you can see, the Viper is still right behind me, and that I have lost some time to the AMGA. So at this point, I decided to quit trying to catch the AMGA and to start trying to protect the podium from the Viper. Coming into en rouge, taking it as good as I can. Alrighty, here we are on the final lap, coming through the last few corners. As you can see, I gained a little bit of time on the Viper. I was hoping the AMGA would get a penalty, but he never did. Here we are coming into the final corner for one last time, trying to take it nice and easy as I can. And that will do it. That'll be a P3 for the Hive and a P3 for Hyundai. This was a very interesting race. I got bored like halfway through it, but nonetheless it was a very good race. So that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. I thank each and every one of you for watching, but until next time, take care, God bless, I'm gone, peace.